Every business that's really starting to grow hits this wall, where the old way of doing things, the way that got you there, just starts to cause chaos. So today, we're going to look at how one amazing bakery dug itself out from under a mountain of handwritten notes to find some serious digital clarity. Let's dive in.
But you know what? We're actually going to flip the script and start at the end of the story with this quote. Streamlined, accurate, and reliable. I mean, for anyone running a business, those are the magic words, right? But the real story is in how they got there.
All right, part 1, a bakery's sweet success. First, let's meet the hero of our story. So Please and Thank You Bakery is a big deal in Louisville, Kentucky. They started back in 2011 and have since grown to 4 locations with a booming retail and wholesale business. I mean, they're the definition of a local success story. But as you can probably guess, that kind of awesome growth brought on some serious growing pains.
And that's what brings us to the core of the problem. Part 2, the messy analog problem, or as I like to call it, chaos by sticky note.
The bakery's own director of operations called their system very analog. Just try to picture this for a second. You've got this one main kitchen trying to keep 4 busy cafes stocked. And how are those critical, daily orders coming in? Through a messy pile of handwritten notes, random phone calls, and texts. You can almost feel the headache already, can't you?
And this slide just lays it all out so perfectly. On the left, you've got the old way, which is basically a recipe for disaster. And on the right, you have the goal, a crystal clear vision for how things should work. They had to find a way to get from scribbled notes to clean digital orders, from who called who to traceable messages, and away from all that manual typing. And this wasn't just messy, it was actively holding them back. You had constant errors from trying to read someone's handwriting. Staff were just wasting so much time chasing down information. And if an order changed last minute, good luck figuring out what the final version was. This system wasn't just inefficient, it was literally stopping them from growing effectively.
But, like in any good story, this is the turning point. This is where things get interesting. So, part 3, a simple digital solution. So what did they do? They brought in a platform called BlueCart. Now, the easiest way to think about it is like a private internal Amazon, just for them. It created this super clean digital connection between the main kitchen and the 4 cafes.
And the new workflow? It's so simple, it's beautiful. Step 1, the cafes just hop on the app and place their daily orders. Step 2, a manager sees everything pop up on one central screen and clicks to fulfill them. And Step 3, the delivery team gets the right list and sends out the right stuff. That's it. No more notes, no more frantic calls. Now, one of the real game changers for them was this feature, custom catalogs with preset SKUs. An SKU is just a unique code for a product. So instead of someone scribbling chalk chip cookies, they're just tapping a button for a specific item. Simple. And this quote from Cameron really hits the nail on the head. He says the #1 thing is order accuracy. Because with preset SKUs, there's just so little room for error. What the cafe manager orders is exactly what the kitchen sees. No guesswork needed.
So they made this big change. What actually happened? Did it work? Let's get to part 4, from chaos to clarity.
Well, this number kind of says it all, doesn't it? A 30 to 50% improvement in workflow efficiency. That is huge. Think of all the hours, the energy, the frustration that just disappeared. That's time their staff got back to focus on what really matters, baking and serving customers.
And the wins just kept stacking up. Order accuracy went way up, obviously, but they also suddenly had a system that could grow with them. Want to add a 5th location? No problem. It even integrated with their QuickBooks accounting software, which saved a ton of time. And for the first time, they had clear data and reports to see what was really going on.
And that brings us right back to where we started. Now, when you hear Cameron say it was streamlined, accurate, and reliable, you get the whole story behind those words. It wasn't just a piece of software, it was the solution to their biggest headache.
So, why should this one bakery's story matter to the rest of us? Well, that brings us to our final part, the takeaway.
Here it is, plain and simple. The systems that get your business off the ground are almost never the ones that can handle real growth. Making that jump from manual, analog ways of doing things to a digital platform isn't just a nice little upgrade. It's absolutely crucial if you want to grow your business without growing the chaos right along with it. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Look at your own business. What are the sticky notes, the messy spreadsheets, the endless back and forth emails? What are those analog things that are secretly slowing you down and holding you back?